Good afternoon, ladies and gents. We are here to witness a debate between Black team and Elrish Demitory. Their topic is about the relationship of Romeo and Juliet. The Black team will play as the proposition, while the Elrish Demitory will play as the opposition. The proposition team or the Black team is composed of Yvonne, Ivy, Hannah, Gemily, Dennis, and Christopher. The Elrish Demitory is composed of Jairish, Harold, Rachel, Ellen, Gabriel, and last but not the least is Jessamine. Now, we have our invited judges, the three beautiful judges. First is Mrs. Mara Joy Jean Remismo. The second is Miss Christina Satnobin. And lastly is Mrs. Tersita A.M. Pon. To formally start, let us call on Miss Mary Ann Uyan to read the rules.
CBC Law. And presiding as our chief adjudicator this evening is Judge Mervyn.
Using a modified mechanics for the debate is between two sides, the affirmative and the negative, with 3 members each. Each debater in the affirmative side argues either the necessity, beneficiality, or the practicability of the proposition, while counterpart debaters on the negative side oppose these arguments. Each debater is given 4 minutes to deliver constructive speech and rebut the previous argument. Each debater is given 2 minutes to interpolate or cross-examine the opposing debater. Only categorical questions may be asked. Each of the 3 judges may ask 1 question of each speaker within that speaker's time limit. The chief adjudicator rules in the event of ties, objections, or contestations. The judge's total scores determine the best speaker and the winning team.
Tonight's proposition.
To formally start the debate, the proposition team will start first.
Relationship is a part of our life. We people can't deny the fact that all of us will experience the thing called love. It makes our life meaningful and it inspires us to go to school and do the task very well. And even in our young age, we'll be able to manage a relationship that will go in the right way. Happy to say that relationship is part of our life. I can say that because without it, we can find our happiness and our destiny. No more further questions. Having a relationship at an early age is really distraction of us because we can able to handle and manage ourselves, especially when we're studying. Love is tempted and hindrance to our successfulness. So, Are you saying that we teenagers should not enter a relationship? Because, as what you've said, being in love is a hindrance to our studies.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Because love is really a bad influence in our lives. It can destroy the successfulness. If you fall in love with someone, then the concentration of your studies will be lost. What would happen to the ambition of your parents if you, in an early age, entering a relationship? I'm sure everything will be lost, and we can be able to obtain our goals in life.
No, it will never be a problem to the ambition of our parents for us, because we're already mature to know what is right and what is wrong of having a relationship.
Oh, come on. That's a big wrong opinion. Because if love exists, you can forget everything. You always imagine you're special someone instead of studying. Even if you are mature, we can be able to handle a relationship perfectly. Not totally all of us know what is right and wrong. Because sometimes we prefer to do the wrong things for the good sake of the relationship.
So as what you're saying, they prefer to do the wrong things for the good sake of the relationship. Yes, they're doing it so that the relationship will last longer. And it is a part of having a relationship. Sacrificing for the sake of the relationship is a part of being faithful to your loved ones. That's all.
All people of this world will be experienced to love. For me, having a relationship is good influence because you encourage your life doing good things. And life will be boring if there's no love. And we, being a teenager, we have rights to fall in love. And with that, I will agree for the teenager's opinion that love is an inspiration.
Why would it be boring if there's no love life?
Our life will be boring without love because we need to have inspiration to encourage ourselves to do this goal every day.
No, I disagree. Because without love life, I can do everything. And I can live long lasting without love life. Is your family not an inspiration? Why do you need to have a relationship?
Well, my family is also my #1 inspiration. But the feeling of having a relationship is different. It is a feeling that all of us will need to experience.
No more further questions. People of the Philippines, from the words of love, we or others have experienced how we feel when we have a relationship. Inspiring with the one person is part of our life. But we should balance our time and also think first before we enter the kingdom of love. Because having a relationship to someone can distract our studies. Remember, thousands and billions of people living in this world that separated their families because love exists everything. Love can make us pathetic and a liar. So we should bear in our mind that love has no good effect for us, especially if we are teenagers.
How can you say that love can distract in our studies?
Because as a student, being have a love life, it is not good influence for us. Because sometimes
not good to us. They can give us a problem.
No, I disagree to your opinion. Because many people that I've encountered, that they entered the world of relationship, but they became successful. Are you sure that all family will be broken because of love?
Yes, I'm sure. Because lots of families that I've encountered here in the Philippines, the relationship will be broken because of an early age that they entered the relationship.
Oh, I disagree with what you say. Because lots of people that I've encountered too, that they are happy family. It was all because of love.
No, because many people that I see, their situation and many children will sacrifice because of their parents are not yet ready.
It's a big wrong if that's what you think. It's not a good idea. If you think positively, you'll success. And what is that? Life is just inspiration only. The further question.
Based on my experience, having a relationship became an inspiration in life. I always wanted to go to school so that my grades will not fail. And also it helps me to study hard just to impress him. So technically, having a relationship encourages me to do well with my studies.
So, are you saying that only special someone can make you inspired? No. How about your family and your friends?
I consider my family and my friends as special, and they inspire me to go to school. But most of all, my special someone inspired me to get a higher grades and to join some activities here in school. Because every hour, every minute, we are in it together.
No more further questioning. Love can distract every people's life. As you can see, billions of people prioritize love instead of studying. And you know what is the result? People get pregnant at an early age. And sometimes it is also the cause of suicide.
How sure you are that billions of people are distracted by love to their studies? Most of them love may be inspiration to their success.
I'm 70% sure. But you know that 70% is a big loss in our community, or maybe in our country. Especially, we are talking about teenagers. And we all know that teenager is the future of our community.
No more further question. Maturity of the teenagers wants to try a relationship without other people's doubt. Because, as far as I know, many people are willing to sacrifice just for their loved ones. For me, when you fall in love to a person, it is not a distraction. Because many people are inspired to go to work and school. Because they have inspiration. And also, as far as I know, if you fall in love to a person, you are willing to face all circumstances for the sake of your loved ones.
How can you show that love can inspire, even if it is not the right time?
Even though it is not the right time, the day we spend together, we think that it is our last and never-ending happy moment.
Why is it so?
Because, as far as experience, even though we are just teenagers, we feel that it is the right time for us.
Thank you, no further. Thank you, no further question. Even your relationship will grow. It's not a hindrance to be alive. Because you don't know you're not meant to be. Then we don't know to abrupt ourselves to move on. Just do it
slowly. Because you don't need to be stupid with the wrong love. It's have an luxurious way to let go this kind of feelings. The disadvantage of being loved can make a little bit crazy. Then you can forget your priorities in life. Too much love produces too much pain. So then, avoid falling in love with an early age if you can't balance your time.
How can you say that when you fall in love to a person, you will be crazy, stupid, and out of priorities?
Because you finally love each other. And instead, you are doing studies. You are preparing yourself for your relationship and imagining of your someone.
How come you also say that too much love can cause too much pain? Did you ever try to fall in love?
No, but like Romeo and Juliet, with the time when you know the declaration about what happened to Juliet, he wanted to kill her own self because he wants to live together with Juliet. Because for him, he is nothing without Juliet.
No further question.
Having a relationship is not a problem to me. And for me, age doesn't matter. Because in my relationship with my girlfriend, even if our age have a extreme gap, we still manage to have a good relationship.
Are you sure that age doesn't matter? I'll give you a brief example. If I am 13 years old and my girlfriend is 23 years old, is that even possible when age doesn't matter still exists?
Yes, age doesn't matter, still exists. Because if you both love each other, then there will be no problem. You would accept her and she will accept you. I'll also give you one brief example. Just like Freddy Aguilar and his teenage wife. Even if the age of the man was very far from the age of that girl, and many issues came up in their relationship, but they stay strong. They fight for their love and they fight for their right.
No more further questions. Well, in our generation, many young lovers equate love and sex. We can probably say that love can inspire us, but love can also give us pain, heartache, and out of concentration.
How sure you are that love can give pain, heartache, and out of concentration? Because based on my experience, love didn't give me all that kind of things. If you were an open-minded man, you would accept all the pain. And you are ready to face the unexpected happening in your relationship.
I'm very sure that love can give pain, heartache, and out of concentration, because many teenagers still victim of this kind of situation. As you can see, many teenagers were pregnant at an early age, and many teenagers do suicide. And many students can't able to finish their studies just because of having a relationship in an early age. So, is this what you want to be? Many teenagers became the victim of this kind of education. We need to be awakened so that our life begins successfully something.
No more further questions.
Entering a relationship cannot easily or directly be determined that it will be the hindrance for us to pass, especially our grades. As I observe, many says that it's their inspirations, and they are willing to went to school for them to see what we call their special someone. I know everyone had family, friends, and classmates, which inspires them to study well, for them to commit their dreams. But it's so nice and more interesting having someone as inspiration, doing something to impress him or maybe her. You're not just the one who inspired, yet you are giving someone to be inspired.
How can you sure that kind of a relationship is not a hindrance?
of relationship will not and never be a hindrance if you know the time management and how to save and conserve it.
But if that person who had that relationship doesn't know how to manage the time between relationship and studies,
I just want to clear that if you want to enter that kind of relationship, you should know first how to manage your time. No more further.
for me, the disadvantages of love, it gives us pain and distraction to us because we are already young and we don't know how to handle our relationship. Love is one of the reasons why our family contradict to each other, like the family of Romeo and Juliet.
Are you saying that majority of teenagers doesn't know how to handle relationship?
Yes, prove it. Because some teenagers entering the relationship, they had loss of control and they commit teenage pregnancy. And we can relate it the TV program Avogadro, which talks about teenagers who become parents at their young age.
Is there any factors that teenage pregnancy can cause poverty?
Oh, yes. Maybe some teenagers enter a relationship, didn't finish their education, and even finding a job was hard and difficult for them.
More fire questions.
The two teams surely have some point. We teenagers are prone to having a relationship in high school. Time management and maturity is the two basic principles that a person needs when entering this relationship. We need to separate our love life with our studies, or we will get distracted. It is also true that some students gains inspiration that is a result of a high grade. To sum it up, having a relationship can be a distraction or either an inspiration. It depends on the person handling this relationship. Now, may I call on our three beautiful judges to announce the winners.
Give the microphone.
It seems that you are talking about the teenage love, diba? What's really your motion? Regarding what? So, teenage love, falling in love, teenagers falling in love is quite a big and at the same time vague. Because we do not know what is really your motion. It's broad, it's very wide concept.
We were looking for that specific emotions. So from the argument, we have come to our own motion
That is our belief that it's right for teenagers to fall in love. There is an affirmative side and there is also a negative side. So are you going to agree with us that that is the motion mentioned was really something that you argued just earlier?
Are we on the same
wavelength.
Okay, I have here another question, and this is for the affirmative second speaker. You said that all express love. Then it's boring without an inspiration. In your own little way of thinking, how can love inspire someone?
Love inspires someone, people, because if you are in love, you are inspired to do this call every day because you need to say your love special someone. Thank you, Mom, for your question.
My question goes to the both sides. Anyone can answer. The first question is, how do you define love? And number two question is, what is the right time? Is there such a right time for falling in love? Anybody? We talk about love. You don't know. Or I don't know if you really know what is love. With me, myself, I don't
Love, well, for me, love can make us pathetic and can make us a little bit crazy. But because of love, it exists everything. Yes, it had a right time to be fall in love with someone. I think we need at the age of 18, the maturity at the age of 18 is be there.
Okay, I still have okay, and this is addressed to the third speaker negative. You said a while ago that love inspires us. Then how can you say that love also distract the lives of people? Yes. You said a while ago that love inspires others. But you said also that love distracts the life of the people. When is the time that love distracts the life of the people?
For example, when their teacher or lecturer are tackling their lessons and their teacher asks questions to them, they can answer for they are just daydreaming and it's because of love.
One from the affirmative side stated that for love they are it entails sacrifices everything. It sacrifices everything.
So a sort of for me, it's like you have to give what? You have everything, what you have dreamed of, what you have planned for your future. Is that what you're trying to say? What you're trying to say, then you're on the negative side. Sacrifices everything. Can you hear that out? No, it's not necessarily that we need to sacrifice. It only depends on the situation of the
Okay, just to clear things up, I'd like to hear your concluding statement regarding your stand, being on the affirmative side and on the negative side. So, the positive side or the affirmative side, wrap up your statement, your stand. Why did you agree that falling in love, teenagers falling in love is just fine and there's nothing wrong with it? Your convincing statement, including conversations. I'd like to
You have that time management, you have nothing to do. Because you can handle relationship. And if you want to enter first, you should know the limitations.
okay, the negative side.
Well, we are in opposition stand. And exactly, we disagree that having a relationship in an early age is very destructive to us. Because teenager time is not the right time to fall in love with someone. Maybe there is a right time you and your special someone meant to be.